Howdy y'all, Aldrich here. Welcome back to another episode of Bloodlines 2. I love y'all. Y'all are the best audience in the entire world and y'all are absolute legends. So I'm not too sure how much more of this game we have to go, but I'm excited to see what happens and I'm excited to see what the ending is going to be like for this game. It's been a great ride. Story-wise, this has been a phenomenal story. And yeah, not going to do too much yapping in this intro. The more love y'all show on these videos, the more likes and the more comments these videos get, the faster I'll upload these episodes for y'all. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. And yeah, without further ado, y'all, let's do it.
My love! I mean, Phyre. I wanted to find you. Forgive me,
Is something the matter?
What? No. I mean, I was worried before, yes, about the IAO. I trust your judgment. It's just... you still have the mark. The man you mentioned, the gardener, he is truly gone? I mean, you are sure?
He wanted me to drain him, to perform diablerie. I refused, naturally, and gave him a quick death.
I see.
Why do you ask?
The mark. I found a match. It indicates a binding ritual. Thaumaturgy, complex, skilled, even. I'm so sorry, Phyre. You are bound, signed and sealed. Some might even say indentured. Someone has claimed you, and they still exist, or the mark would be gone. So it can't be your gardener. I don't know who, or why, or how to break the bond. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'm so close now. Give me tonight. Let's meet back at Wake the Dead tomorrow. When you're free to, of course.
The gardener. Had you heard that name before?
It sounds almost biblical. Like Eden or Gethsemane, where Jesus was entombed. I can look into it if you like.
I suppose it is of little consequence now. If it is not the gardener, who do you suspect, Sophia?
Me? Oh. Well, I know Lou blames everything on the Thin Bloods, and I can see links, if I'm entirely honest. They are known to experiment. Alchemy, thaumaturgy. But, I mean, it's a convenient scapegoat, don't you think? Isabella was no anarch, and Benny hated them, so... Why? What do you think?
Need I ask what you truly think of Lou herself?
I think no vampire abdicates the princedom out of the kindness of their heart. Forgive me. That was out of turn. I mean, she's been up in that penthouse for, well, 40 years or more.
But do you suspect her?
Lou? If anyone were to chain people, then perhaps. But I'd question why she needed you.
As convenient a scapegoat as they may be, we should not rule out the anarchs.
It makes sense. It just disappoints me, I suppose.
Why would Tully bind an elder?
I can't see a reason for it. He has as much power as he needs, really. Perhaps I shouldn't turn a blind eye so selectively. How unscientific of me. But Tully has been kind. In his way. I see wounds in him beneath the calluses.
We should at least consider Rion.
But why? Why would she sabotage her own rule? She has all a Ventry could want.
I have learned never to be too trusting. Baker showed me evidence of Katsumi meeting someone. I do not yet know who.
You think they could be...
It might explain the Thin Blood link. And perhaps Katsumi is not their only contact in Seattle. Who can know if they also met with Benny, Isabella, Willem, maybe even the gardener? I wonder. A Tremere researcher might stumble across much in her investigations, such as a ritual to bind an elder.
You're serious? You're really serious?
It seems unlikely, but we must entertain all options. I must admit, I am at a loss.
That's okay. We'll learn the truth, eventually. Together.
What else can you tell me about the ritual?
Do you know of Goratrix, of Clan Tremere? He was a follower of the Sabbat. This mark, the ritual, it is based on his work. The texts you found for me, they are a translation of his methods. I am struggling with a key, but I am nearly there. One more night. I promise.
If I am honest, I am looking for reasons to linger. With you, Sophia.
With me? And you think I am a traitor? No. I'm sorry. I have work to do. Until tomorrow night. Sorry.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this because we need to go to Wake the Dead, and then we also, I think Rion said to meet her last episode at the end at the Macomb bar, and then we need to go to the penthouse. So where was the penthouse again? Maybe here? Let's see. I think it was over to the left,
I've been
right?
thinking. It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with Gardner. She was the last person I remember him going to see. Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings? I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the rebar killer? Or am I missing something?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need to go talk to Lou. So the question is, where would we go to talk to Lou? Because I don't remember exactly where. Oh, it's over here. Yep, I got you. I got it. Yeah, let's see what we got. Because I want to go talk to all of them. Not really to do the side quests, but to actually to progress in the story. So let's see. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, let's go over here. Because I think Ryong asked to meet us at Macomb Bar. So let's see what we got. We should be able to get through here like this. Actually, hold on. I think it's... Did she ask to meet us? She asked to meet us at Macomb Bar, right? That's what I thought anyway. Can we get in through here? Yeah, through the back way? Yeah, here we go. Let's see. She should be in here, right? Maybe we might have to wait, but I want to check just to make sure. So let's see. That's Fletcher right there. I don't see Ryong anywhere in here, so let's go ahead and double check. Cause this is Macomb Bar. So now let's check across the street at the penthouse. They're having a gunfight over there. I'm not sure what that's about, and I don't want to know at the moment. So let's go ahead and head over across the street. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and roll. There we go. And then I think it was, where was it? Yeah, right here. I think this is the entrance, right? Or maybe it's around Am I tripping? I thought the entrance was around here somewhere.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yep, I know. Let's hurry this up. That's Macomb Bar again. So I need to unmark that, Macomb Bar. Okay, now, here we go. Yeah, right across the street, right over here. Alright, yeah. I get it. Now let's go up here and see if we can meet with Lou. She might be eating or something, but I mean, we'll see. Not too sure, because it's not like a main quest. Yeah, we're in the elevator, so it doesn't let us untrack it in the elevator, because I'm guessing that the elevators are loading screens. I don't know. But, whoa, what was that? That was wild. Anyway, let's see what Lou is up to, because it's telling us to go talk to her, so she should be back here, right? Hypothetically? Okay, yeah, I think we gotta progress further in the story. So what I'll do is I'll cut to when I get over here. Yeah. I'm gonna cut to when I get over to the Haven, and I will see y'all in a sec.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Phyre, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done, or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You're the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
We take it to Campbell. Lou's not the power in Seattle, not anymore. We have traditions, we have laws.
I'm not sure you're right, but we could try. We'd need something. I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Oh, what? Like the smalls of her clients mounted in a picture frame with a little label giving inside leg measurements and batting stats?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Oh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier. Since the incident with Penguin, I hear it still smells of fish.
Fabien, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
Over to the glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking.
Huh. Okay. So we are back playing as Fabien now. So I'm speeding up the memory so we can go ahead and get to the good
door.
stuff.
That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I have an invite.
None of that's my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night. Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will. You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I need to use the elevator.
Mm-hmm. And I need a miraculous coat of many colors. Guess we're both out of luck.
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
What do you want?
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But what am I looking for?
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla. I want to know the details.
About Patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look. Let me know what you find out.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't be any stranger.
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
Alright, now, so we're gonna have to pick one of these quests. Well, we might actually have to go ahead and just do all of them. So, not too sure, but we're gonna go. Let's just go with
Onda had
this
made a
one,
deal with...
just because it's the only one on the right. So, and it's pretty close too. So, let's see. I definitely prefer playing as Phyre over Fabien, just because power-wise, and we don't really. I don't really get the feeling that Fabien is our character. I think he's still a main character, but excuse me. I'm actually recording this really late at night. It's like almost 1 a.m. So, but I don't think Fabien is like. I think he's like the secondary character. He's not the main character, but at the same time, he is a main character, if that makes sense. So, let's see what we got.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Anda's deal was, and I did not expect her to be pleased about it.
What do you want?
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah. I know. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would... I figured I did not the best. Yeah, nope. I had nothing to say.
Okay, so I think...
Sorry to disturb you again.
Uh-huh.
Have a
Yeah,
good night.
okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not too sure
I thought about it. I thought
where we're supposed to go from here.
Nope. I
It
had
says investigate
nothing to
Anda's
say.
dealings with the court. But, I
Anda had made a
mean...
deal with the court to stay in Seattle. So what was it?
It doesn't let us use any abilities on her.
I figured. I thought not the best. I didn't. Yeah.
So-
I thought I was on the right lines already.
Not too sure what it is I'm supposed to do here. Because it won't let us... What is
Interesting. This
Anything
hadn't
right
been
here?
used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services.
Let's check down here. I'm honestly not too sure what it is we're looking for, and the game's not really helping us here.
Well.
Well, I mean...
Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Anda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. I gotta ask, though. Why did Anda put you here?
You can only speculate, Detective, for I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
So, what has Anda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, Detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. But there's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria? He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, Detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty. Was that all there was to it? I had a feeling there was something else. But this was probably enough for Tolly.
Just a moment of your time.
What is it?
I know you killed the priest.
You do, huh?
That's what Lou asked for. You killed him, took off his fingers, and gave him to Lou. Very medieval.
Sure, I killed Father Macmillan. So what?
You okay with that?
With what? Killing a mortal? Killing a man of God? Why would I care? It paid my dues, and that's all that matters.
Well, I'll leave you to your brooding.
Uh-huh.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. And then the next one we'll do is... yeah, over here.
Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. There was still work to do. I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
I just think it makes more sense to go around this way because we can circle back and we'll be closer to the penthouse. So I just think it makes more sense to, even though this one is a little bit farther away, I think it makes more sense to do this one just because we can circle back pretty easily, or a little easier, I should say. So that's the reason I'm going with this one next.
Snow is gonna ruin my shoes.
And I know it's way on the other side of the map too. I'm speeding up the memory, but for some reason it feels like he's going a little bit slower. At the moment, I'm not too sure why, but it is what it is. Alright, so this is the club right here. We're looking for investigate where Silky goes every few weeks. Okay.
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Oh, Silky's gonna be up here.
Stay a while and drink in the ambiance.
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
Can I tag along?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Fair enough. Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, Detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD. No offense. I know you're barely official. But my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
Come on, Silky. Pretend I'm an Englishman who wants his breakfast. Spill the beans.
3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Get it?
I have to see a man about a polecat.
Don't be a stranger. Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
I couldn't stay away from you.
Are you high, or... Oh. Huh. The bell is tolling for you, Fabien. Go somewhere else.
I can accept that.
Okay, so that was the wrong choice. Let's try again.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be into...
Yada yada yada. Let's see.
You know this is my favorite joint.
You were threatening to leave last week. What the...
You would not...
Okay, so this is interesting. That's 0 for 2. Let's see. Let's try it again.
Hey there.
Yep.
What else would I do?
I guess that's true. But that's sad, man. After work hours, you should spread your wings, find a wider social circle. Oh, by the way, Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Let's try the
Just
top
some
one.
guy. I slashed him up real good.
You knifed a customer in the... Fool.
All right, yeah, okay, get it. Gotcha. Let's try this again. So I'm not editing this out on purpose, just to show y'all that sometimes it doesn't make sense because we don't know who we are.
That's true. Sammy said you had...
But at the same time, it does kind of make sense. Let's try going with the same thing.
Yep, nothing to it. I won the race, fair and square.
What the heck are you talking about?
Okay, so it's not that one, right? And sometimes it does take me quite a few tries, like this, to actually get this done. So I'm showing y'all this process, just so y'all can actually see it, you know? So let's see. We'll go with the left one.
Boss, we dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss. This was probably a good time to leave.
Alright, perfect. So as y'all can see, right, sometimes it takes a little bit to actually get that done. So, collect the package from Mrs. Thorne at Wake the Dead Cafe. Okay. So, I mean, I'm glad I did that one first.
Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Yeah, so it's a good thing we did that one first. Let's go ahead and refill our abilities. So, yeah. I didn't know that we were going to be going to Wake the Dead Cafe though. That's actually really convenient. So let's actually speed up the memory like this. There we go. And it's fine. Let's just head over there. We're close, so it'd be nice if there was an alley right here. All right then. Yeah, so it's pretty close. Let's actually see what's going on with Mrs. Thorne. Apparently there's a package. So I'm still kind of confused as to what's going on and why we're doing this, but it looks kind of sketchy, so let's see what we got.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
What is it?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
I don't count as court. I'm his friend.
I wonder what Sheriff Muldoon would have to say about that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Please, can I have Silky's package?
No.
I'll be back.
All right, let's try this.
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Look, can I just get it? I'm in a hurry.
I've a mind to stave your head in with a book stamp. Silky should have taught you that respect isn't... Oh! You will pay a price for this, detective. Perhaps not.
If I could...
Alright, yeah. So, let's try again.
Oh.
And now we're gonna go with...
I'll keep it safe for the boss.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Okay, so, let's try this one.
Wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it.
Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly. Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. Okay. I headed to a...
Alright, now... Yeah, let's head here.
Onwards. I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art.
So like I said, the story is very elaborate and very good. Like, I really like the story. The gameplay, the game is definitely not finished. I'm sure y'all continue to hear me talk about that. Like, because there could be so much more to this game. But anyway.
A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly.
Fabien, what can I do for you?
I wanted to see Patience.
But they are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
Yeah, you can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks. Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop, though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry. I'll see you later.
Take care.
Okay, investigate Patience's special project.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert. No. Ooh, not my taste. I didn't think that...
Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Art, short for Arthur, or maybe Artemisia. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the Husks of the Lost.
Oh, that's nice. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around. Tell me about you, Art. What's the general vibe?
I weld. I snarl. I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped. My eyes are bound. I am chained. And so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that. Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. Gotta take a look at your noggin, Art. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You've got fangs. Well, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabien? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
It is exactly what it looks like.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
The raw materials. This skull, it's really interesting. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
In a necromantic, I want to control you way?
That would be cool, but no.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I need the information to catch a killer.
There are plenty of killers in Seattle, Detective. Besides, Old Bonehead isn't evidence now. It's art. Leave it alone.
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without something more. What was Patience's source?
You're really not gonna tell me about the skull?
Not a chance, Crumple-Stiltskin.
Even if I couldn't get a name tag, at least I needed to know where they got it.
What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, Detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
I'll leave you to it, Patience.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would have just brought me to... What secrets are we keeping? Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it.
Alright, so... he said he doesn't want to tell her that he knows, so let's just go ahead and...
That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
Yeah, let's go ahead and head back over to Tolly and go up the elevator, because we still need to talk to Lou for this scene, so... I wasn't gonna keep prying. I was kind of ready to get up out of there. So, let's see what we got.
Back so soon, Detective?
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny, I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Oh, that... I didn't think that...
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination?
I'm sure. Very, very sure.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual, even ill-advised.
I didn't ask for advice, friend. Down is where it's at.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Oh, you want I should give you a little maintenance? With an axe?
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies. Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name? My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them. I thought I was on the right. I figured, oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Hello, Fabien, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right.
And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Alright, we solved the case. We solved the case, y'all. So now we need to meet Campbell at the Weaver Tower. So I'm guessing we're going to snitch. I'm guessing. So let's take the elevator. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to snitch here. So let's see what we got. Excuse me. Like I said, the story has been very elaborate so far. The game is saving too. So let's hurry up. All right. How far are we going? Okay, about 400 meters. A little bit more. I don't know what she's talking about, but anyway. So we're going to see Campbell. Campbell's at Weaver Tower. And not gonna lie, I had my suspicions. I'm not gonna say who I was suspicious of, but I will say that I don't really trust any of these characters. I don't really trust any of them. So, I mean, I don't even want to say some more than others because I really don't trust any of the characters in this game. So I think they all have their own motives. I like how they did the personalities. Every character has a very distinct personality in this game, and I like that.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
If he already figured this out, then why are we still looking for the rebar killer is my question. I don't think he figures this out just yet. At least before he kicks the bucket anyway. But we'll see.
Fabien, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince! You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Gotta say, I am scratching my head on this one. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course. The killer is not kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
I'm not sure. Yet. I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
They killed Marlowe well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Huh. Yeah.
So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a hunter, but loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. And Santiago is obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now, that does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabien. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Gideon. I regret to say it, but he did the work and then vanished.
Really? You think he's capable of any of this? Besides, you said yourself, our killer is not kindred, remember?
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabien. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That you're a monster, and will happily wreck your own city so long as you can stand on the rubble.
Oh, no. No, Fabien. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
All right, y'all. So we got our answer. I love y'all with all my heart. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. The more love y'all show in these videos, the more likes and the more comments these videos get, the faster I will upload these episodes for y'all. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. And yeah, I love y'all with all my heart, and I will see y'all in the next one.